Have Cardano, symbol ADA versus the dollar, being requested by Mr. Cole Evans. We're going to do a general overview of this one, and you are essentially asking if it's going to be holding its bottom and range sideways. Well, there's no way to actually specifically know that, but I do expect that we are on a short-term time frame. Yes, we are on a short-term time frame reaccumulation formation. That would be in the format of an ascending triangle right here. And as long as this one does essentially close this next 4-hour dildo here or higher in the next hour and 39 minutes above about 278 3/4, we actually will have a drive of phantom hidden bullish evidence right here. And I would be looking for a short-term target back around about 285 or so. My main point is that as long as you're following the format of this potential ascending triangle right here, I do essentially have a bias to the upside, as it is a reaccumulation formation, and the probabilities of it breaking out to the upside are about, I think in the low 70s, about 72% if memory serves me correctly. So I do like to go with that, especially when it's on the same side as the macro trend as well. And we do see that this whole sort of consolidation is coming on declining volatility. So I do like that that signature first and foremost. That also implies if you do start to crack back down below about 270 or so on a 4-hour closure especially, I would look for a retest of about 250. Daily is looking like what? Still looks fine to me. If you do put in another low right here, this would be another drive of hidden bullish divergence, 3 drives to be exact. Let's see what the 3-day looks like. 3-day still kind of just consolidate the highs, not really getting too much from that. Monthly, closed on new all-time highs on a monthly basis by a long margin. You know, if this one did trade down anywhere around like low, even like 2.5, even like low $2 down to like 2.25, I look at that as an opportunity, man. This is very obviously going to make new all-time highs either this month in September, probably very likely, or October if I had to guess. Looking at it from a momentum oscillator perspective, I'm curious what's the most likely thing in the short-term timeframes. See if we can gear our probabilities in one direction. 4-hour will turn back up with any sort of a closure above 281. Actually, hourly will will remain with upside posturing with as long as it's above about 273. 12-hour going to be showing upside posturing with any sort of a closure above 284, and daily going to be at 288 or so. So I expect that does align with basically short-term timeframes. Sideways and sideways at best. If you start to break back down below again like 270, I would be looking for a move down first to about 250, very likely a bounce there, and then come back to it after that. Until that happens though, I look at sideways and upside resolution as the most likely thing right here. Again, you do have an apex on this triangle coming in around the 6th of September, so I would be looking for resolution probably end of this week actually. Yeah, 2nd or 3rd of September actually, likely. And if it does come to the upside, we could make a measure move on this one as well. And I suspect that that's going to be a target up above $3 at this point. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, about 330 or so, with probably more continuation implied after that, would look pretty damn good. By the same token to the downside, one actually does break down, I'd be looking somewhere around, looking around perhaps like 230 or so. Again, I would be interpreting that as a long-term, as a long-term opportunity. A little bit of short-term displeasure, but yeah, still one of the best charts long term in cryptocurrency land. Just trading a little bit of sideways right here, which is completely fine. Hopefully that was helpful, sir. And there you go.